What's going good today, guys? Trendocean Bricks here. Today, I'm going to be showing you my pretty cool Imperial Army here. So yeah, Empire Army or Imperial Army, whatever you want to call it. But basically, it's all my Stormtroopers, Imperial figures, droids, and vehicles. And yeah, this is not including Sith like Darth Vader or like any like Sith like Palpatine or anything, or any Inquisitors either. So yeah, it's just including non-force sensitive, I guess, basically anything to the Empire basically. And yeah, it's basically my entire army collection, and yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, just giving you a quick scan over the front here. You can see that I have all the figures lined up at the front and vehicles in the back, and basically just, have them all separated into groups. That kind of makes sense, I guess, like, vehicle drivers and different, like, stormtrooper types. You can see I got some pretty big vehicles here, and just a couple, but not many, but I will hope to expand this. Anyway, let's start looking at the figures individually. Over here, it's all basically just troopers and stormtroopers, being led by a few people. And over here is more like the special units and the vehicle drivers, as well as droids and other kind of units that just didn't fit in, like, I don't know, in different groups. I just kind of tried to separate it to make it look, more interesting for the collection show-off. Starting over here on the left, we got these more specialized troopers. They're not normal stormtroopers, as you can see. Up first, we have Sand Trooper, or at least two of them at least. This is the one that came from I think the 2015 Cantina, or maybe 2014, I don't remember, but yeah, it's like one of the older cantinas, but not super old. Not the UCS, of course, but yeah, pretty cool figure. Has very nice printing and some cool details, and backpack was built up really nice. And yeah, behind him you will see two old stormtroopers. These are like 2011 and 10s, I think. And yeah, I don't know exactly what sets I got them in because it's been a while, but yeah, I got one Sand Trooper variant and one normal, so that's pretty cool. Those are pretty cool figs, even though they're old version. And back there you can see I have two old Snow Troopers. I really wish I could get some of the new ones, but I'll talk about that later. But yeah, these guys are pretty cool. They have the one molded head where you had to have basically a black head underneath to make it look pretty nice, as you can see. Yeah, it's just one part of the backpack and the helmet. And yeah, they don't have much detail or printing because, they're old, but they're still pretty cool figs, and I like them a lot. Going more towards the right here, you can see that we're getting closer to the middle, and we have basically the platoon of stormtroopers. I guess that's the right amount. It's 16 stormtroopers. So yeah, that's basically, I guess, a platoon. I don't know exactly, but basically I have Callus leading it, Agent Callus. I don't have his helmet, sadly, but yeah, I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, I gave him a custom bow staff or electro staff or whatever it is. And yeah, this one's got a white pauldron. That's pretty cool. I wish I had an orange one, but yeah, that's nice. And yeah, he's kind of the leader. He's the only one I gave blasters. I didn't feel like putting blasters in all these hands. Sorry, but yeah, it just took a while. But I did line them up pretty nice, I think. They look pretty cool. It's not a huge army, but it's pretty nice. I have so many of these guys because I had the Imperial transports from the Rebels wave. And they weren't the most accurate, but they had like 4 of these, and I got like 3 or 4 of those. So that's how I got so many of these. And these are the Rebel styled, I forgot to say, but yeah, I have a lot of the Rebel styled stormtroopers basically. Moving on, we have these two high-ranking Imperials. One of them is a general, I think, and the other one is an officer, maybe, or maybe a lieutenant. I don't know, because their rank plaques are the same, but I think that's the right designation or ranks. Basically, yeah, these are pretty cool figs. The one on the left is like an old General Veers with all the gray and stuff from like a Hoff or something. But yeah, you can tell that the face is not General Veers. It's like a girl face, so it kind of looks like Governor Price, if you know who that is. So that's who I'm saying it is, if you know who that is from Rebels to Imperial. But yeah, pretty good printing, but all very simple. This one I really like with the cap, the officer, lieutenant, whatever he is. And yeah, he has a nice printing, and I really like this fig. It came in the Inquisitor's tie. But yeah, that's those two. They're basically leading this army since there are no force sensitives here. Although we do have a Shadow Guard here, which I'm not sure. I think they're legends, and I think they might have been force sensitive, maybe a little, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not great with the original trilogy and mostly prequels. But yeah, this is a Shadow Trooper. It's pretty cool. He has or Shadow Guard. He has the light pike basically with the red lightsaber. That's what those are called. He's got black cape. Got the red visor helmet thing. And yeah, that's basically that. Here we can see that we have a whole assortment. Basically, these people all like man or drive stuff. These two are, of course, ATDP pilots. Yeah, that's basically it, I think. And yeah, they're pretty cool figs. These two are Death Star gunners. You can see that their torsos might be a little weird because I don't have the same, but yeah, I had a hard time rebuilding some of these figs. But yeah, those are Death Star gunners. Back there, you can see that there's like TIE pilot. This is an old TIE pilot. I don't know how I got him, but pretty cool. He has like the printing on the face, or the head itself, and then it has like the open, like kind of like a clone style, helmet. I can't talk, sorry. And basically, here's a newer but still older TIE pilot. I really need to get some more TIE pilots, but basically, yeah. And then here's an older Shadow Trooper. Pretty cool. I like the printing on this one. Pretty cool. I had some of the newer Shadow Troopers too, but don't know what happened to those. Basically, yeah, that's basically all the printing for these guys. They're pretty simple, but they still look pretty cool and really contrast well, I guess. And yeah, that's basically this side, but there's also a few more things. You can see that there's like some droids here. So first off, we'll start with this one. This is a custom droid. It kind of looks like a separatist droid, maybe like a tactical droid, but I don't know, you can say it's an Imperial navigation droid or something for ships or maybe maintenance. But yeah, very simple, just headlight brick for the face or the head. And yeah, just made a dark coloration. And this is a Imperial probe droid, basically built how it is in the sets. Not really anything special, but very cool. I put it on a clear stand to make it look like it's floating, and I really like these things, even though the LEGO representations aren't the best. But yeah, you can just like kind of switch it around. It's really cool. Yeah, so that's the Imperial spy probe basically. And yeah, that's basically all the figs over here, and yeah, that's basically all the figs in this collection. Okay, so basically we only have 2 vehicles to look over, so let's get started. We're already on a very high view here, because the ATDP is a very tall walker, and I really like the LEGO set version. I got this when it like first came out, and it's really cool, and I've only had a few of the Rebels wave, because I didn't really watch Rebels back then. I have watched Rebels now, but yeah, I didn't really watch it back then. But yeah, it's very cool, and I have that. And then I also have this little speeder bike. Yeah, it's like from the old indoor set, and it's how I got some of the old troopers. I don't have any scout troopers to put on it, but I'll explain that later. Yeah. And yeah, it's just really cool. It's a nice build. I like it a lot. You don't have to use it for the Empire because it's brown and stuff, but it's really cool, and it's just pretty simple. And then the ATDP, it has a few mods, like these are kind of modded, and up here on the head itself, or the main pod, like, you know, you got different things that have been modded slightly, like these panels on the side, and these pieces right here have been added to fill up gaps. And yeah, everything still works the same. The inside doesn't really look different. Yeah, you got all the ports and stuff, and of course the ball turret, which looks really cool. And yeah, they did a great job of designing this thing, and it fortunately doesn't walk, but it looks really awesome, helping out an Imperial army and fighting rebels and stuff like that. It's really cool. So that's everything explained as fast as I could do it. Sorry that it took a while, but yeah, basically that's all of my Imperial figures, and not including Force Sensitives and droids and vehicles. So yeah, it's all that. You might be able to tell that like I've been missing a lot of stuff. I should have some Imperial guards. I think I got rid of them, sadly, so I need to add some stuff to this thing. I need to add Scout Troopers, because I don't have those, because I sold some of them. I don't have normal Royal Guards. I don't have, you know, other stuff like that. I want more Shadow Troopers. I don't have a TIE Fighter. I love that. I did have an Inquisitor's TIE, and I could have rebuilt it, but it would have taken so long. And I also want to have, like, more vehicles and just stuff in general. Maybe a Shock Trooper, an Imperial Shock Trooper, and, like, some of the Mandalorian Imperial Troopers. But yeah, I would love to add a lot of stuff to this in the future. But I hope you enjoyed the collection. This is, like, my 2020 version. And yeah, have an awesome day, guys.